guess what? We've arrived. So Scott. So is me. Right, let's go inside because I know you guys are going to want to know what we've got. Right, I don't know if you can see very well. We've got the old Hurricane lamp filled up. We're going with the green lightweight sleeping bag you get with the MSS. Never tried it on its own, so that's going to be interesting. Incidentally, we're trying out this for the first time. It's an army issue stretcher pillow, pointed out by Lone Wolf. So we're going to be giving that a try. And I've just put just an army towel over it to stop it sticking to my face. It's all elasticated and it just whacks straight underneath your bed, which is quite a nice idea, methinks. Couple of layers underneath, wool blanket. So we're going to start from here. This is mind-wise man style because we're not going out in the wilderness on our own. We're in a safe place. Everything's laid out so we can find out where it is easy. We got a two-piece 3D camo suit if we're going looking for small game tonight. A nice easy little camp stove. And the GSI coffee press mug. Got my boonie hat. I had a lot of interest in this lately. Let's see. Always got to put your name in it. We got the Dutch issue DPM poncho because we forecast really heavy showers, so I don't want to be out and about get caught out. BCB mug with heavy lid. Dutch Army stainless mess kit with Swedish KFS. And the leftovers from that spice that I made up from the A-frame overnighter. Sandy told me to bring it along, so got to do as I'm told. Some Lava Java. Nice one, Russ. We're going to be giving that a go this weekend. Bit of a fan with me dates. 2 of those a day, nice and regular. Also, the head torch always set to red. Just old habits die hard, I suppose. My medic combat kit. We got insect repellent wipes. Makes sense really. I mean, why go out and get bitten? We've got the camo lantern USB charger with all of the leads that I need to charge up portable devices. That little torch that I got recently, which I'll put in a freezer to see how good it was. So we're going to see that in real life nighttime to see how she performs. A gift for the host. A little bit of vodka. No, it's not for me. I don't do vodka. I hope he does. We've got cigars. I've got 5 in there. So thanks, Ben. Really appreciate that, mate. That is, you can kick that around and open it up and they're exactly where you leave them. It's brilliant. Really like that. Of course, Hennessy XO. You have to do it. I've got a backup sleeping bag just in case. As I say, I'm using the summer one, but I'm always a fan of making sure that you're not cold, because if the temperatures do drop, I don't want to be shivering. I'll just get that out. I mean, why not? Wash kit, Desert Army socks. We've got a 556 M4. Yeah, right. Nah, it's a 2.2 BSA Tactical Lightning. This is what I used before. We've just got a Velcro seam along there, and it's just like a thermal seat pad, really. So that is that. Pea bottle, and a really comprehensive first aid kit, and my favourite beer of all time. And I'd rather drink this than any other beer in the world, if I'm honest. So I've got 3 for tonight and 3 for tomorrow night, because I'm not really a big drinker. We've got the Tactical Tomahawk come along for the trip. I might see if I can get that sharper than what it is. And the strop block that I made out of solid oak. Yeah, that's quite a big stropping block, and it's just another piece of leather on the top. Gives you an idea of my hand and how big it is. Couple of little chairs, and the K-Jumper 1 fleece. Nice one, buddy. And as you can see, genuine US Marine Corps. That's a lovely lightweight fleece, by the way. And that's pretty much it. Got my EDC keys. They go with me everywhere, and I do mean everywhere. And that's pretty much me sorted out for this 3-day break. Oh, look at that, nice and fresh. That's their own eggs on the farm. Their own bacon too, which is cool. Of course, we love being outdoors.
We're supposed to try and get a massive 8mm drill to centre.
We're going to love it. Oh. It's Bacon Saturday, boys and girls. There's Lee dancing away, won't mate?
Cheers to that.
There's Sandy, we're mugging his face. Forward, buddy.
Morning.
And there's the man himself. He don't want to be on camera. Look at that, man. Oh yeah. Yummy. Look at this for a ferro rod. I've never seen anything so crazy in all my life. And he does Kydex hot sauce holders. Tack up too. That's neat. That's my hand there. And that's how big that bitch is. Oh yeah. And I just asked him what can and can't film in here, and he said, I'll film whatever you like. And this is just a small selection of what he does. The rest of it he's got hidden away somewhere else, but on show at the moment. What we got there, mate? Old slapper.
That's for pigs.
I just happen to really like this.
That's the worst thing to say, it's for pigs.
That is just something else. I mean, Lee, LB Custom, calls him the Kydex King. And you got an idea why? I'll show you that in a minute. That is mint. Honestly, there's just so much to show. You wouldn't believe it. This is like heaven for knife enthusiasts, really. It's all top drawer gear. And you want a little axe. That weighs loads, by the way. P-Mags in the UK. That's a rare sight. But look at that. Multiple pullers. Yeah, you see the handle design's got to be sculpted into that yet. But this guy's an engineer, so it's not just a knife to look pretty, it's designed to do a job and do it well. And there it is. That's where I am. So, there's some Kydex templates there. Parang. And that little, that's a bitch that is. And that was an MOD survival knife. Bowie-fied drop pointed niceness. That's my really strong cup of coffee. It's going to help me get through this. Let's introduce you to who we got in here. You got Scott from Wessex Blade. You got LB Custom Knives over there, and Sandy over there by the grinder wheel.
Made to last.
Yeah.
I'm the grinder motor.
He is, isn't he?
And he stays short.
Oh god, have I got to play on that thing? Oh my god.
Brum brum. It's a bit more than brum brum.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu.
Well, this is what I'm talking about. Military use. Yeah. Don't bother carving a bloody spoon with this. That is, it's wicked, isn't it? Absolutely love that. It's beautiful, isn't it? And there goes Sandy off into the wet wilderness. Yeah, we got some proper rain now. It's been on and off like this since yesterday afternoon, really. But hey ho, we're in a safe place. Yeah, a nice, beautiful British summer's day. Right, I'm going to try and make a knife for the first time, so this is going to be fun. What could possibly go wrong? Wow, look at this.
Caution.
Funky's making
Tools, sharp blades.
This all the time.
Here we go, look.
No pressure.
All funky. Ready?
Oh!
Yeah. That's what you want to be doing. Just
strike
one.
it, baby.
Bang, bang, bang. Perfect.
Oh, the kids at school were tap tap
Look
tap
at the
tap.
concentration.
Drives me mad.
Hit.
The
It's
concentration.
only once you need. Perfect, mate. That's it. Roll it along and make it deeper then. Right, so that's still like a knock that off.
Oh, bloody. Fucking neck's soaked.
Overhang.
Yeah, it's alright. Come on, there we go.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
And
give me
get your
one
next
out for
bit.
that
You'll be
one.
alright with that, yeah?
Yep.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
Yeah, well, find me quicker.
Come off that little bit.
I can do that curve in my
It's hard to know what pressure to put on it,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's too hard it goes slow,
It's
too light it doesn't do
it's
fuck all.
You want to put a bit of a load, but just don't stress the point.
No, the old metal one, did I need to remake it? What's that? You have a go as well?
Take your time, brother.
Action on the old
It's the process, I suppose, isn't it? Well, 8mm thick. Well, the rain stopped, and as you can hear in the background, we're all having a go. What an awesome blade this is going to be. Yeah, you can feel it, baby. You can feel it, baby.
But all I need to be able to do is run the drill in there. Because at the moment these are full hard.
Wow.
No temper at all.
And look at all of the cupboard handles.
It's a scrap knife.
Just love that idea. They're around, all around the place, everywhere.
Yeah, I used to make scrappets, but I give up now because I've got no scrap.
This is 2 kilowatt kiln, whereas the evenings are 3.
Yeah,
and guess what we got?
Pull some electric.
We got Jack will come along to help as well.
Yeah, Jack Lord kiln.
Oh, it gets nice and
This
cool
is
in there, doesn't it?
the Jack Lord kiln is going to be heat treating the funky knife.
Sure is.
In the Dorset workshop.
Some veg oil for the quenching as well. About 10 quid for that. What a rip off.
When you first stop,
look at this. Look what's going on.
the bottom will still be like water.
Scots in the sun. That's a rare sight.
And then put it in for a second round.
Sandy's actually doing some cooking. That's another rare sight. And Lee hasn't got a pint in his hand. That's another rare sight. So we're climbing up to 500, is it?
Yeah, 500.
Right, and we got just a little bit of rather expensive vegetable oil.
Grape!
No, sorry, sunflower.
Nearly £10 for them few bottles.
What's he?
Yeah.
£1.85 a bottle.
And we're just going straight in there. So we're going to fill that up, and that's going to be quenching it.
Yeah, because the longer you're there, like even that with the door open, it's getting colder, 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 colder. You know what I mean? You want to try and grab hold of it, you know, just get it out and get it fucking in.
Don't rush it though. If you rush
Yeah.
Right,
No, because yeah. I'll
Here we
throw
go.
it.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're all right now. Okay.
This is going to be heavier, so grip harder.
It is, yeah.
Squeeze.
Big one,
Just grab hold of it.
Heavy as hell, this one.
Are you ready now? What's that doing for that thing out?
Good lad, straight in,
job.
straight in, that kid.
Straight in. Nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
vertical. Well done, mate.
Now you know why, mate. That was it, straight out, straight in, perfect. That was great, that funky, mate.
The bottom's not okay. It's not.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Last little
It's
right,
actually touching the bottom.
That means you're going to have a tough pommel on it, because it's now perlite.
That's a good thing.
This, if this is warped now, if it was a thinner blade, this is where you can straighten it, because it's still not fully
Right,
hardened.
in case it's it's bendable.
This is like the magic area.
All right.
100 degrees, 115. This is where we take it in slowly for the landing.
That's
Yeah.
what we're calling it, yeah. Wow.
You need it's like having an airplane. You know, when you're coming into a hot zone, you need to get down quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's the dive. But then when you come in for landing, you need to
Get
take it
level.
down easy. And this is the easy bit, yeah, because it's the last bit that's going to hurt. And the oil's at 130.
We're on course then, Captain.
That's the theory.
Don't do that, Scott.
Still straight.
Should think you did, man, that lump.
Still, you could still warp it.
Oh no, you can't.
If you put it in and that wind blows on one side.
Oh no.
Stand in front of the wind.
Scale's coming off. This is where Lee's going to start running at the oven now. The temp.
I'm starting to. Let me just let a bit of air get to it and.
Nice one, Lee.
Okay, mate. Get some of this scale off. What are we on, mate?
80.
We're getting there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, do that and then get the
Knock
little
it out.
dinky bit.
Keep
In the oven.
I'd have mine in about that temperature.
That's some close up to that.
Need like a welding rod and hook it out or something.
14, if you want.
They're all wrapped up.
What are we on in there?
Yeah.
What are we having for dinner then, Duncan?
Straight in the oven.
It's on 250, but that'll.
Even.
There we go, 230-ish.
Sweet.
That's what you want.
Well, check it out.
A minimum
You don't want to be in the receiving end of that.
1700.
How far away were we, Sandy? 50 yards? It's about 50 yards, isn't it? Wow.
What are you two doing now?
Nice.
You could do with...
Here he is. There's a mini Hercules. There's the soon to be retired old fart. And there's Superman Lee himself. And for those who was trying to contact us, you can't, because there's no signal whatsoever. So I don't know how many text messages or missed calls we're going to get from this weekend, but I can't do nothing. You know, we just have to forget about technology and see how we get on. Oh, you don't want to eat a nice big bowl of steaming chilli sauce, do you?
I'll go for 2.
I'll say what I get later.
Okay.
Cheese on.
2 for you.
Grazie. Oh,
I make
fucking mate.
more or
It's got a bit of chilli in it, but obviously you can
more?
hopefully upgrade.
Sugar?
Yeah.
Well, that's all the rice
Well,
there is. We've got no rice left in the house.
Right,
Okay,
okay.
son.
Scott's got some in you, mate.
sure I got some
Yeah.
easy cut
It's in my
batter.
tent, I'll throw it
More
over.
our kid?
Well, I'll do for now, 2 for everybody, and then
Yeah, yeah,
carry
yeah.
on. It's 2.
Yeah, Scott.
Got to put some
Get
special
used to
spice in there, haven't we? Don't know how much now.
2. You should get some. Boom.
Make sure you get some.
I do. Anyone else want some spice?
I'll
Go
have that.
for your life.
Hold on, Scott.
Get some on there. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's, what was this? I think there's 2 in there.
Funky it up.
Well, there's still a good
1.
4 to 5 wash grains of rice left, so.
Yeah.
You don't want to be eating any of that, guys, do you? Not at all.
No, I've worked out just right, 2 each.
Still some of that bread left. Might be a bit hard.
Hot sauce, who's got the hot sauce?
She's a little bit hard, but.
Today's Chili Fest is sponsored by Red Hot.
They got a Facebook page.
Cool, it smells vinegary, isn't it?
A little bit of bread there if anybody wants it.
Mmm.
Nice.
Yeah, it's stuck in.
Cheers, lads.
There it is.
Can I have a spoon, please?
Merry Christmas.
Straight in.
Oh,
Shove.
we'll have a little bit of now. That's all right.
Are you doing the Christmas thing with ropes and that this year?
Well, I think, yeah,
Come, mate.
but I'll have to get the prep.
Which one did you say was kind of not
That's
mild?
hot, that's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I will try some of those.
It's nice.
Does me in.
You don't know
Every
until
time
you
you see a
try it,
bird of
right?
prey on some bloody documentary, they put the same red-tailed hawk nines over the top of it.
Oh,
Nice.
mmm,
Oh, well
Nice one, our kid.
that's lovely.
Beef and lamb.
Oh, this.
It's mild.
Cheese and chili.
Very nice.
That's about as much as I use in potato chips. It's lovely on chips.
Do you
Friday.
eat that all the time?
Wow. Mmm.
Take a touch more.
Nice. That. I'll tell you what, you've got good rice, man.
That's yacht stuff, isn't it?
That's
Yes, they kill
perfectly cooked rice.
Bang on, mate. Yeah.
Who did it you?
This is like
How did you cook that rice? Like that?
habanero.
No,
Mash.
no, what's the first?
Easy for too.
Just water. Yeah. How long?
It's cooked. Is it off? Yes, it's cooked. That's a good
Don't give him your
copper pot
secrets
pan,
away.
right? No, there's no secret about it. That's how I do
Off
it.
he goes.
My missus always gets it really stodgy. Don't break
Cheers.
it apart properly.
It's right secret.
Cheers, brother. You went to do the hot sauce. Cheers. Right, Scott's going to be trying out a little selection of sauce.
That bites a bit.
Oh, and what
more.
we got
That's just
there?
the way it is.
Jeff.
How old's the wood? Yeah, 2 or 3 years seasoned applewood. So we've got heavy, dense wood. It's a good little test for these sorties. And there's the pocket size.
He jams because he's thicker than that one. So if I open the cut up with the lapper, see that's biting more.
Yeah, you got more control down.
But because he's sharper at the moment.
Yeah.
So it just so happens on this, if they were acid etched and completely sharpened up, he's our Brooks is short, but he's actually cutting better. But yeah, you saw it with the
Well, I've never used
saw through with that one. Yeah, nothing like it.
Big boy, too, pull through it.
Easy. Want to go with it?
Yeah. Well, pull it back. See how it's clearing where the teeth are? It's clear a nice groove. But yeah, if it's actually on the tree. Stay sharp. Don't cut yourself. If it was on a dead tree, no, you got more stability.
Those teeth on that blade.
It's a bit of kit though, isn't it?
Remember that those axesmiths ones used to get TRTs?
Oh yeah, come on.
And they had to pull, because if you pushed it, you bent it, and that'd be it.
Yeah, you get a jammer there, and you squiggle, and it's dangerous.
I've got 2 more for this.
Yeah, at the moment, once he loses his teeth,
Well, I said to you,
they'll be same performance. But a longer stroke is obviously better.
Not necessarily alcohol,
She said.
Water. I haven't done
Not done, man. A bit more forward.
If I have one,
If I had a bite like this one,
If that was on a tree, a dead tree, and you're doing this, you'd think you'd be fine. But holding it like that with a wobble, not so good. I mean, you can see the bend tracks now.
definitely, because it's a pull cutter.
Yeah. Worth having a go, isn't it? And we're at Firewood. Look at these 2 old muppets over here, look. Guess what? He's got another beer on his hand.
This is bushcraft box on the floor.
Wow. This is roughing it and outdoors.
Yeah, we're outdoors.
Get the whole lot.
You're lucky, man.
Nothing happened to it.
No, I know, but you're lucky.
It's the lovebirds, look.
Poison.
Give us a wave,
On
sweetie.
the swing seats. Who's big spoon, who's little spoon?
Here's me. There's him. There's that bloody fire again. Good idea to air the old tent out. There's some bad old rain yesterday. Makes a world of difference. Got the old sleeping bag inside out, hanging up there, getting a good breeze through. Sandy's got his opened, having a good old breeze through. And man, this weather's glorious. We're going to be doing shed loads of bacon and loads of fresh duck eggs outdoors again, as you do. Oh.
Yeah, we'll follow all that.
All right.
Oh, look what we got here.
I don't mind helping Scott if I've got to do the wash up pool as well.
Got some of that on there, haven't we? Now, let's see if Scott's done these eggs right.
I was that close to setting about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday. I had to get over it. I could feel the urge in me to start arranging stuff.
You're not going to want to eat that at all. Look at this. Tackle.
All that time to do the degree, then the honours, then the professional teaching qualification,
And
get out and then turn out with 3
the ultimate Pharaoh rod.
schools in a row that went to measure.
My mum is the happiest she's ever been leaving the school. She's
Yeah, I'll keep doing the same thing.
It's just the cutest little baby face. Oh, yo.
LB custom grind.
Well, he's only charging me £200 for putting the egg on this, so I'm really, really grateful. Plus VAT. He's a bloody legend. He really, really is, boys and girls. He's a lovely lad. So what are we doing here, Chief?
We're just putting a vague idea where I want the grinds to go. So plunge zone will start there and curve in gently. And then hopefully the sharp edge will start there.
Wow, that's going to be a nice one, isn't it?
Well, the lean is where the lines are, so we're doing primary grinder to a mill either side of the centre, all the way back to the top of the grind here, so it's just below the full flat. So you've got a nice, so you've got a reasonable spine. on the 8mm.
Reasonable, yeah. Just about enough. Thanks, Scott.
So our actual reference is the scribe line, and that's just a guideline to roughly get it, and then we'll try and match it either side. If it's a bit higher or lower there, it doesn't matter, as long as they match each side.
Blank lines on.
Yeah.
Wow.
And what you want is a nice, easy, nice curve in there.
Yeah.
So the bigger the curve and the shallower and the more it sweeps in, the stronger it is. If you come in with a right angle, you get a stress fracture because it just all you hit it, all the strain goes up there.
You've got to stop.
With a warm belt,
Yeah.
it's going to knock the sharp edge off back to the grind line at 45 degrees.
Right.
So that when we use a fresh, clean belt, this sharp edge doesn't just rip all the grit off the new belt.
Sure. It's like a pre-warn it for it.
Yeah, because then it's hitting at an angle and it cuts as opposed to
Yeah, sweet. So that's going to be going how fast?
5,600 feet a minute, about 50 mile an hour basically.
50 miles an hour.
So they'll,
Centre line in that kid.
Oh, that's quite good, yeah.
yeah, so we just knocked that off just to get us going, give us something to dig into. And obviously the freehand guys will then just carry on down.
It sure reaches the steel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's a warm belt.
Now we'll put a sharp one on.
Start on that one.
So yeah,
So what? Which is?
36 grit there.
The arrow direction on the back.
Bloody hell.
So you can go other ways, but because they've got they electrostatically line the bits up, they're sharper one way like shark's teeth.
Oh wow.
Chisels or
A
constantly.
directional belt.
And that belt, that'll last you for about 2 or 3 months then.
You resharpens every time you use it.
It lasts you how many knives you do, I suppose.
About 20, 25 mils.
No idea.
Right, okay.
I mean, sometimes I'll sit down and trig it and on the computer. On a lot of the knives, when I worked it out, I either know the angle on there and the line, and I just grind it straight out.
Right. It's the same with hollow grinding. There's a certain amount with certain wheels you can go to before you blow them in out.
Yeah.
5 degrees, eh?
Well, that'll be a start.
And just gradually just
But
come
that'll
in
get
and
to
in
the
and in
first
and in.
line,
Yeah.
just before it. Give yourself a bit of leeway, and then.
One part. Bloody hell, what's it on the end? It needs another couple of degrees on it. So. The black marker to tell when I've come up, so we're not far off actually now. Yeah. It's now gone down that extra and come up that extra.
if I was going to get this coated,
Yeah.
I would just leave that, to be honest, because they'd bee blast it and that's
Yeah,
finished.
yeah.
I mean, you can tidy that up a bit straighter
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there's finer belts to do it.
Yeah.
But what's the time?
I'll go, won't I?
1:45. No, it's 15 minutes to that so
Yeah,
far.
yeah. I know, it's quick, mate. Very quick.
Wow. That really removes
Because we can
that
lean
crap,
on it.
doesn't
Do you want to go on
Yeah.
the other side?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, we got just start there. Okay. You can push harder. That's perfect. The lights are flashing on the thing, right down. Right, you're holding on that. You're pushing down. You're pushing forward. Again, at a slight angle. Yeah, yeah, and the harder you do that, the deeper it will be. Yeah. And the slower it starts. You watch this spring, you usually want to push it down anyway. When the dot's black, that's when you're pushing hard enough. And that means it's just about before it's going to start out to throw the load. Right, okay. So don't worry about that, you'll be pushing plenty harder up anyway. Yeah, so just stay there and then obviously you've got your line there and you can see it all over the mat if you really have to.
Use the force, Luke. Let go.
The force is strong in this one.
Luke, trust me.
His computer's on. Luke, you switched off your targeting computer. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm all right. I lost our cue. You're running the tip off, see? When you come back here, you want to pull the handle out. Not flat. Remember, it's coming back down. Straight pressure is going to be fine. It's alright, it will be fine. I'll take you down the line now. Yeah, that's right.
See ourselves? That's bonkers, mate. So we changed the belt now to a finer grip, gradually going through them.
Yeah, basically.
But it's a jump from what to what?
This is A300, which is a micron grit.
Okay.
So I'm not 100% sure it is. It's hopefully in the 200-ish. I keep forgetting which one, what
Yeah,
grip
yeah.
conversions are. You can slow it down a little bit to 4,000.
Slow it down. Okay. There goes Lee, he's a family guy, brother, what can I say? He's got to get back.
So the rest of his day's been fantastic here, and I can't wait for the next one.
Guys,
Yeah. You had a good time, did you go
Yeah,
there?
it's been brilliant. I've got to, you know, kids have gone on holiday, Missus on there on her own, and I want to make sure she's okay.
do what you do.
Get out my
Go,
face.
hello YouTube!
Hello YouTube!
Ta mate, see ya!
See you at the wilderness garden.
Get the fuck off my property.
What we'll do is we'll take all the hardness out of the handle and all the way along there, and we'll try and get a blue-yellow line with the temper colours along there.
This is the clever stuff.
But yeah, you can see if you tweak it in the light, you can see where some of the higher grit is still just got a different pattern. It's a bit brighter, just a few lines there.
Gee whiz, yeah, it's coming up. That's beautiful. I love them grind lines. That's just like a scalpel. Really nice. And you can feel it getting lighter too.
Yeah, it's still a hair. No, it's definitely handle.
The balance point's going to come into play pretty soon, I would have thought as well.
Might take a while. Somebody's got a bit of stop.
Show your colors, bring your colors to the floor. Show your colors, bring your colors to the floor. Wake yourself up, silence on. Dogs are biting, so exciting, now it's on.
Wow. Taste the rainbow. So all of the colourful stuff above that line is softened compared to what's underneath it, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean
To
your
absorb the
temper we normally 220 is roughly where the straw colour is in the gold. So that's what the whole blade is, which gives you like 58 Rockwell. Then you go back through the different colours to blue at the end, which is about 350 degrees, and that's a spring. And then obviously this is a double temper because it's washed it off. But behind that, it's still hard, or harder than annealed.
Yeah.
But it's a lot softer. So it's a bit more. Blue is what you temper for a spring. That's why I put the pommel at blue. So you've got a tough. It's still harder than the handle, but if you hit it, but it's tough and springy.
Yeah.
So
makes sense, doesn't it?
as opposed to really hard and brittle.
Bounces off the skull.
It's beautiful, mate. Nice one.
Was that a polishing compound?
This is a cheat in the world. This is it.
Wow.
It just, I mean, there's still deeper scratches. You can see them.
Oh, so
But it just blends and rubs
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know, if you want to.
An inspection stage.
Oh, that's a finished there, isn't it?
Well, it's not, but it's not brilliant, but if you've got rougher bits, it just blends and moulds them in. So if you're doing big, heavy beating stuff, you're not worried about.
It's a blender.
Not worried about mirror finishing, and you can see. Plus, the fact when you polish it, you can see there's more bigger scratches here than there are here. So you could always go back then.
To try that from
to another belt, yeah.
Wow. They just put some compound onto the mop just to buff it up, man. Wow. Holy shit. Doesn't take long, does it? Bloody hell. Good old WD-40. Oh, it's got fish oil in that. But it's true because that's what Facebook said.
Yeah, if you took that wheel off, you wouldn't have the momentum.
So hopefully we can see the centre line, which we can't.
He's been polished out.
Yeah.
Oops.
That's right. We'll just guess.
Used to do
So
it
it's
anyway, wouldn't it?
getting jiggy with it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you for what?
Just grade it a bit and clean it at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous machine in the workshop, this one.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, put the edge into it. Put that in. Straight in full. That's technically like a unstitched mop, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. We just get it stuffed in there, will you?
I love that bit.
Straight,
That's my favourite
yeah.
one's going. Well, it's safe as hell because the end's away from the wheel coming over it.
Get hold of it. Solid.
Got to.
Hold it, lock it. And if you're moving it, you're moving your body,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
that. Same with everything.
It's total control, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, you need to get hold of it. If this goes, that'll throw that at the floor at 100 mile an hour and that'll go straight to the finger.
This is awesome. I'm totally puckered. Scott's just nipped off to get a little bit of my cutter for the scales. We should be back soon. It's ashy time.
Yeah, I'm using it backwards to describe a line because I'm not cutting, I'm trying to scratch.
It's perfect, isn't it, for that?
Nice tool, that, isn't it?
Very nice.
I'll put it on British Blades, they're probably going to sell that for 60, 70 quid. Because it's hard to well.
What we got here?
That's the scales.
Very nice.
So we haven't decided on the front shape or the back shape yet.
Wow. Lovely. What an instrument of doom that is.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Well, that's what I want to do with that.
Progress so far. Standoffs set roughly in place. Scales have been chopped out. It's not going to be epoxied, it's just going to sit on there and be tightened together. The edge on that bitch. Holy shit. This handle was probably about 30% away from being spot on. We're having a break around for something to eat, but while we're waiting, I think it's important to just give it a test. It was Duncan's idea, just to see where any hot spots might be. And you're going to be using this really strong apple wood. It is tough as hell. So we're just going to see. We're not interested on the blade at the moment about how good it chops. We just want to see where any painful marks on the handle. And here's the scale. I don't know if you can see that at the moment. Now for the tasks I want this knife to do is going to be heavy fill juice really. So I don't want a nice pretty looking cabinet one where it's going to be all glossy and shiny, because if it is going to get wet in the rain, your hands are going to be sweaty or there's blood around. The last thing you want is it slipping, and I found this stuff really, really good. Canvas my cutter with a rough finish for great grip. So we're just going to be seeing
Word of caution, Darren.
where it hurts in the hand.
Word of caution. Don't hit this one here because according to the Duncan, there's a piece of chain growing into it somewhere. A piece of metal in this.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere in this one here.
Alright.
Right, so don't like it.
I'm just going to keep it around here because that looks fine. Thanks, Andy. So already I'm starting to feel a bit along there where it needs to be more rounded rather than squared off, because that is digging into your hand and it's starting to hurt a bit. And also around this area it needs to be more rounded, so when your fingers go around it's not going to be marking on your little pinkies there. So chopping grip. Few hot spots coming. This is why it's important to do this now. The last thing we want to do is to get it looking cool, put it in some Cardex or some leatherwork or something, and then give it to someone and go, it looks great. Start using it and their hands are just killing. It's no good, it's a fail. So it's important to test this now. And another thing I think I'd try and do is just to do some pushing on it. Yeah, it's just confirming my thoughts about the top part of the handle. You can actually see where your hand's going red, where the blood's going to, where the pain spots are. So, pretty cool. As far as the blade edge, it looks pretty good. As I say, this is really, really hard wood. Very happy with that. No chips, no roll. Good. So we've got some sort of bluish tape on there, whatever that's called. It's like a masking tape, is it?
Yes, blue masking tape.
Blue masking tape. Just as simple as that. Blue masking tape.
Kydex press is being used now. Goes the knife. More Kydex.
Just remember that was 8mm thicky. So.
Jammy.
That's all this is doing while the material's still warm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bing, that's it. Yeah.
Could I have chips of mine, please?
This is the moment of truth then.
Yeah, I've done one that's come out all like this.
Yeah. I've never tried Kydex.
It's a good fun, it's a nice race for that.
That's been in there, what, 10-15 minutes or so?
Yeah.
We're just going to see.
We're going to see how it is now, look.
Yeah, that's alright.
Wow.
Still hot.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, no, it's solidified. It's not. There's no flex left on it.
Yeah.
We're pretty much ish down the middle. Right. Now we can get drilling.
Wow, wow. Look like custom made templates in, I'm presuming.
Yeah. Well, these are what I use. There's a whole sheet.
Wow.
But once I start showing that, we can make the templates. So
Quick and easy
I
when you
designed these to be, they're a bit more finicky in some ways, but
They're universal, aren't they? You can
you can
adapt
use
them. Wow. Man, it's going to save so much time.
Those little mini sort of chopper things I did. You know that sort of 4 little things?
A lot quicker than leather, isn't it?
Wow. Quicker than leather.
Yeah.
Leather's 3 days.
I'll take this. I can do leather sheet in 3 hours. But by the time you've got to let it all dry out. And
That's that much leather.
yeah.
The thing is, the only downside I've heard about Kydex is in really cold temperatures it could crack. But in UK we're not going to get
You ain't gonna get the
really
-20s.
cold temperatures. We're not
Oh,
going
no,
to
you
get.
do get. You get.
We're not going to get -30 down here, are we?
Maybe not as cold as
It's
that.
generally going to be in the
In-
tent with you and you keep it about -5.
In northern Canada, yeah, you're going to get.
But then
Shitty
what's the
weather.
leather going to be doing when it's wet anyway?
It smells like
Kydex in the morning.
BO or something. No?
No, that's just my BO. It used to take longer than that just to fucking mark where you want to drill the holes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at that, that's nice. That's neat, that, isn't it?
It will be when it's finished. Right, now we take the life out of the Kydex.
Have a look, look at the camera. Oh, that's really neat, isn't it? Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean you can get a reasonably good finish with the cutter depending on
Yeah.
how chipped up your bits are, but obviously a quick rub on the
That's
wheel
stunning.
will sort that out.
Wow.
Now we've just got to cut around here and just check the retention. Rivet it together, job done.
He did.
There we go.
Lovely form on there, isn't it? It's really, really.
Well, you've even, because it's the right head, you even got the weave of the micators come through.
Yeah, you have, haven't you? Bloody hell, yeah.
Definitely made
And
to
you got a
measure.
little dimple in there, look.
Yeah, you'll always get the dimples and
You got
stuff.
retention.
Yeah, that's why you can't change the handle around this area.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take a little, you could take a bit off or a lump off, but you couldn't reduce the whole
You've
thing.
got to keep it there.
So you can make yourself a knife-shaped jelly or a batter pancake now.
Yeah.
Alternative thinking.
The Becker Necker breakfast special.
Brass eyes there, absolute shit.
It just fits inside for a bit, isn't it?
It's bang on little press for that, isn't it? Well, once it's in, it's in. It's a master at work.
It's a little more than enough to make a man feel fucking well. I continue, but I just get right now.
Guess what? It turned up at last.
The right airmail, wasn't it?
Yeah, bloody hell, man, that is just. And it's bloody scary sharp as well, isn't it? We've checked inside.
Yes.
Really, really.
Brass cutting good.
So from a lump of 01 tool steel for £23 English. That's just bonkers, mate. As Dale says, isn't it? Bonkers. I wanted a Becker BK2, but I just thought they were a bit too short.
And stumpy.
Yeah,
Like something else.
and the Kydex sheath on it looked crap for that floppy bit. And I'm just a big fan of rough cut my cutter. So to end up with this, with a super cool grind on it.
Almost a high flat, isn't it?
It's like a full flat with convex right on the edge. It's just stunning, really is. You don't believe how sharp that shit is too. It's proper sharp. Oh, it's got. And that hardened pommel too.
So we've all put a bit in it, haven't we?
Yeah, everyone's done everything. Lee, LB Custom Knives has gone in there. Duncan, Scott, Sandy, and I have had a bit of a go myself as well. Nowhere near as much as these guys because it's so easy to make a mistake doing this. Hats off to you guys, mate. The pressure's on. I couldn't handle the pressure making this. But yeah, apart from all that, we've had beers, bonfires,
Chili sauce.
chili sauce. We've had super cool bacon and super cool eggs.
Dog cat burglars for chicken.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, very good.
And we've had sun and rain, so it's all been happening. So yeah, that's been brilliant. What more can I say? I'm going to be testing this now before it's finally done, but we're not far off it now. Fucker. Unless the sun comes out, it always does.
You don't know,
Thanks a lot, guys. Stay funky.
Later.
beer.
Oh, guess what? Oh, he's got
Nothing unusual about that.
Sound like you are, mate.